I'll just start with on the weekend, and then
Yeah,
we
that's
have a
fine.
couple.
Yeah.
We'll get it done.
Pretty general.
All right. You ready for me to start?
Brett isn't recording.
Oh.
It is recorded.
Okay. Yes, already.
All right, on the weekend, we had a nice, successful road trip. I thought, we had played well at home and swept several matches, and so I thought my message to the team before the weekend was I thought we were proving that we could play. Our stats in the conference and everything after that first weekend had been climbing. I thought we could play a little bit. I thought what we needed on the road was to prove that we could win a fight, and a fight is what we got Friday night at Toledo. It took everything we had to get out of there with the 5-gamer. Luckily, I thought Kelly Lamberti at the end of Game 4 kind of took over, and we rode that momentum into Game 5, and were able to win, I think, 15-8 in the 5th. So we got the offense going a little bit in Game 4, which was what we were fighting with in 1 through 3. So we got that win, and then we hit the road and got into Ball State around 12:30 in the 1 a.m., something like that, prepared for the next day. And we kind of, in all honesty, we caught Ball State at a little bit of a lucky time. Their setter and libero were out with injuries. I think they had a concussion and a torn tendon in a hand or something. So we did not get a full strength Ball State, but coming off a Friday night 5-gamer on the road, it was probably a good break for us. So we were happy to get out of there 3-0, and now we're back at the Convo for 4 big ones. We're pretty focused in on this weekend in particular. I've always said that you can really get a full analysis of a team on where they sit after 10 matches. We've now hit the halfway point. We're at 8. Once you get to 10, you've played 10 different opponents, and so has everybody else in the league. So you get a pretty good feel of where you're at. I like the fact that we're 1 in hitting efficiency, we're 2 in defensive hitting efficiency, we're 1st in kills, we're 1st in blocks, we're 2nd in digs. I like the fact that after a body of work of 8 matches, we're in the top and everything. But those numbers are, 7/100ths of a point and 3/100ths of a point. We're not dominating in those categories by any means. But it shows, again, it's starting to show after 8 matches that, I think we're up there, and that once we get our offense going, and it is kind of going right now, that we're a pretty tough team to beat. I thought Karin Bull stepped in the lineup this weekend and did an awfully good job for us. It just makes us a little younger. Another freshman on the floor. I think that's now up to 3 of them, and 3 sophomores that are out there quite a bit. I guess 4 if you count Carly as well in the DS role. So I'm happy to see this young team doing well. And we're looking at 2 tough ones. The conference has kind of separated itself into, at this point, there seems to be 5 teams that are 6-2 or better, and 7 teams below that. And we, 2 of those top 5 teams are Northern and Western, and they'll be in town this weekend. So we're looking forward to very tough matches. Hopefully we'll get some great support at home. And we lost these 2 last year, so we definitely we like the idea of seeing where we are as a program a year later, also at 7-1, and seeing what we can do against these guys. It should be a tough weekend.
So how much confidence does that 5-set win give the team just after playing so many games in 3 sets, but being able to get the win on the road in 5 sets?
I think we needed that. I think going into the weekend, I said, how are we going to take a punch? And somebody punches us in the face, are we going to fight back, or are we going to fall down? And we fought back, and we absolutely needed that. We needed to win a fight, that was going to be long and drawn out. We've only had 1 other 5-gamer all year against North Carolina, and we did not win that one. So it was nice to get that under our belt, especially before a conference tournament.
What will be the difference playing Northern and Western this year compared to last year? Just where the team is, playing them at home, everything, totally different factors from last year to this year.
Right, I think we're a much different team, and I think we're at home this year. Their teams are different as well. Western returned a big chunk of their lineup. I think they lost 1 middle. If you look at them, Northern lost 2 lefts, a setter, so they look quite a bit different this year, but their philosophies are still the same. In watching the tape and evaluating these teams, what I can tell you is that the team that plays better will win. I think in both of these matches, they're whoever plays better is going to win. There isn't a dominating factor in any of them. You look at the matches that we've lost as teams, we didn't look, we didn't play well. If you look at the matches we've won, and same with them, they did play well. So we'll see who plays well Friday and Saturday night. Hopefully at home, we play well.
I'm good.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Doug.
All before Frank.